Please forgive the quality of this. This is kind of the price you pay when the only camera you have is attached to a cell phone. There we go. How does that look? Okay. Where to begin? Earlier today, I had recorded and posted on my YouTube channel a video, which is not really fair to call it a video per se. It was more just a black screen with me talking into a microphone, very low and very soft because it was early in the morning and I didn't want to wake anybody up. That was kind of unprofessional, so I've removed that in favor of this. So what is this about? Well, a couple of years ago, I'd say between 1 to 2 years ago, maybe pushing 3, doubtful, I had posted some commentaries on several of the Touhou games. And ever since then, I have received request upon request upon request to do more of them. Sometimes for the first Windows Touhou game, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Sometimes for the 2 most recent ones, UFO and 10 Desires. And I'm thinking it's finally time to give an answer to these requests. So I would have hoped by now that it would have become somewhat apparent that I'm kind of done with Touhou. I mean, yeah. There's no super nice way to say it, but I mean, for a period of about 4 years, from roughly 2007 to 2011, I had done almost nothing but Touhou, lived it, breathed it, thought about it all the time, wrote stories on it, did commentaries on it, participated in fan communities, which subsequently fell apart, and just thing after thing after thing, and Touhou was more or less my entire recreational life, and I feel like I'm over it. I'm done. I mean, I've done and said all about Touhou that I can possibly usefully do and say. Now, I know I have an outstanding story, the retelling of Imperishable Night, whatever that will be, and I have not given up on that. I'm still going to do that. If you want to know why it's not finished yet, it's because I have a job. I have, like, full-time employment, I have to earn a paycheck, I have to pay for a house, and those things are going to take quite a bit of time out of your creative budget. So if you want to know why that's not finished yet, that's why. It's because I have adult responsibilities to meet. So there's that, and for the 2 most recent Touhou games, UFO and 10 Desires, a big reason why I haven't wanted to go and do any commentaries on them is because I don't like them that much. In all fairness and honesty, I don't really like what Zune has done with his series of games. Like for UFO, I don't like most of the characters, most of the gameplay. You know, what doesn't feel done from before just feels irritating with the little mechanic of chasing the UFOs around the screen. I really didn't like that. There's 2 characters that are worthwhile, I feel like. There was 2 musical tracks that came out of that game that were worthwhile, I felt like, and nothing else. Other than that, it felt like a pretty empty game. 10 Desires has nothing that I care about at all. I don't like any of the characters, any of the music, any of the gameplay, none of it. The fact that Yuyuko was the first boss just felt like a phone-in. Yeah, I really didn't care. So, and there's lots of other reasons that I have for kind of disliking what Zune has done with his stuff, which I won't go into here. But it's, yeah, I don't like the new installments in Touhou. I don't like a lot of the written works. The new stuff is more miss than hit. So I'm done. I feel like I'm over Touhou. So, you know, this doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing stuff. I've decided, or I've been thinking about at least, trying to expand the horizons a bit. And rather than just commenting on Touhou and nothing else, I thought it might be worthwhile to look into doing some commentary on just the general otaku experience for an erudite Westerner, you know, for somebody in my shoes, and for the, you know, similar people from the English-speaking world who get all this media coming out of Japan, like the manga you see back there, and anime, and various doujin games, and visual novels. This kind of stuff, I think, deserves to have commentary from the traditional Western mindset. You know, some of it's good, some of it's bad, but that's always going to be the truth in any form of media, so that there's no big problem with that. But I think it deserves to be talked about, and that may be the thing that I do from here on out. I mean, I'm definitely not going to stop commentating on things. I'm not going to stop talking about stuff. Indeed, I mean, with the newer and greater technology that I get access to as time goes on, it's actually making it easier for me to do this versus writing up 10-mile long blog entries that nobody ever reads. This phone that I'm recording this on is a good example of that. It would have been really difficult to impossible for me to record myself talking and posting it on YouTube like some kind of hipster new age blogger thing. So I'm not going to stop doing stuff. I'm still going to do things. I'm still going to comment on the otaku culture as an ecosystem, as a whole. I don't know exactly what or in what form that'll take place, but we all know that it's impossible to get me to shut up when I want to talk about something. So that's I'll still do stuff. It's just no more Touhou commentaries. I mean, I appreciate that you guys have kept asking about it. I'm flattered that you like them that much, but I'm done. I don't really care that much about Touhou anymore. So. That's it. And now I turn the camera off.